Hello there, Blockchain Mates team again. I'm Claudiu, developer.
I'm Keen, developer.
And I'm Eddy, recruiter.
And today we're gonna talk about another interesting section on blockchain, which is VR, virtual reality. And
actually, Claudiu, do you want to tell us why you've chosen Mark? Well, you've chosen a couple of them today. Can you tell us why you've chosen those particular ICOs?
So there are a couple of technologies in blockchain. Some of them are ICOs. Some of them are already coins in respect to virtual reality. So Mark.Space, play the video. It's kind of Second Life.
First platform aimed to create. Consequently, Mark.Space suits both large companies, brands, and individual users who can cooperate and join different communities.
Yes, I think you
their own 3D and VR
can
content.
browse without.
They can optimize their workflow, socialize with other users, create content, and even earn from system maintenance through development in the Mark.Space universe. The project already has a working prototype, a real product where many famous brands
This is pretty cool. They have a demo.
in the system.
It seems to work pretty
shop or office
well.
Platforms crowd setting. The virtual world of Mark.Space carries all features of real life
the beginning of
after the real-world economy. The Mark.Space crowd sale will be held from the 23rd of January to the 28th of February, where you will be able to buy an MRK token following its initial cost and also enjoy various benefits. This is a reminder that all crowd sale participants will get a free residency unit.
This is pretty cool. They don't say here that you need 10,000 tokens to get a free unit.
Just to sign up.
The development of the new and existing locations will give vast opportunities for business, daily communication, work, shopping, and entertainment. Don't forget,
I think it's around 1 Ethereum.
limited only by your own imagination.
But what is cool about it, because they have this let's see here. So they have these areas which are community district, residential district, shopping district, business district, and education district. So if we look at these three, buying, I'm not sure if it's not buying a land, it's buying a unit, a virtual land. Buying a unit in early stage will also bring value with time. So it won't be just the value of the token that happens, the value of the coin that it happens in crypto world is bringing the value of the unit itself.
So real estate.
It's real estate, yes. And if you get it earlier in the middle of the important district, of course it will have value over time. So I will bring the demo for. We can have a look at the shopping area.
Be curious to know if the districts are how much they like a rural district. It seems to be pretty similar, so location could be quite important. I wonder if you get to choose.
Oh, you're saying about the map?
Well, yeah. So there's actually a map. Okay.
Yeah, it is a map, but they only have
That's
this.
It's
Like
right, so it must presumably be quite a lot larger than that when you get to the full product.
Yeah, so
they've got quite a lot of different brands that are in there. Obviously, quite well recognized ones like Sony and Nike and all those guys. But
so you'll go in a store like Nike, and it's not crowded at all. You have all the store for yourself, and you can have a look of shoes. I hope they will make this navigation better in the future, that you can look around it and rather than just it's actually a e-commerce in VR.
Interesting.
But for most of the people, it's much better to see the product than and this experience might be closer to being in a real store. I don't know.
Yeah, so it's kind of like an e-commerce site, except just with a different take on how you present the products. I'm guessing there'd be some kind of search functionality, because you wouldn't want to necessarily have to
go through everything.
No, probably not. I mean, when the beauty of e-commerce sites is you can generally search down to the products you want, 5 or 6 within a couple of seconds. Really, you can just type in, so long as you know more or less what you want.
Yeah, it's early stage, but
Yeah.
VR it's at the beginning. More and more companies are investing into VR. Like Google, they have their glasses, which didn't really work. Facebook, they bought Oculus, and yeah, all the gaming platforms, Sony and everybody's investing into
VR, yeah.
into VR. So I imagine with time they will make a better search and all this, even in VR, they will.
I mean, there's only one aspect of it, I guess. So if these different districts do different things, that would shop them. So it's just like a sort of e-commerce site.
Yeah,
But
so
you'd have stuff potentially like entertainment. That could be quite interesting.
Oh
or
yes,
anything really.
actually you raised the ball for the next
Well,
two
just
projects.
in terms of having, I mean, there's districts in town. You think about a normal city, you'd have shopping districts, you'd have entertainment areas.
Yeah. So what other kind of entertainment do you see?
Well, all sorts, right? So you could have.
You can definitely watch a movie.
Yeah, movies are. You know, them shows.
Through
and
VR, yeah.
All sorts. So.
Almost like this idea is it's almost too broad. Like, let's, do shopping, let's do business on this platform, let's do...
So this is the business.
I like it if it can be expanded to almost anything. Like, I think you mentioned it's a Second Life. So
Yeah, Second Life is quite big. Yeah, I think there are millions, if not billions, of dollars into Second Life already, because they are doing the same thing. They are selling a lot of stuff, services, and there are so many people living in Second Life.
So,
as competitors,
like Sims.
This seems to be like a competitor, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, with the residential area, I think you will meet other people as well. Maybe you will do a party at your virtual home and everybody will same like Sims, yeah. I don't know. That might be the future for the residential area. This is the business district, and here is an example of the office from Sony, which is an existing blockchain project. And what is cool is that it's a different way of meeting the team. I mean, you see the team and the business. You step into their office and you see everybody and you meet everybody, and it's a different way. I mean, you being in HR, you might see it differently, Eddy.
Yeah, I think so. But it's like, why do people go to a workspace, for example, to work? It's to have that initial, it's to have that human interaction, right? But it's proven that you can work more effectively in an environment like this. Whereas you could be sitting at home and say, we've got virtual offices that people can work out of, but is that? I mean, it's a different way of doing it, but
Ethereum is
is it
closed.
actually is it viable? Is it actually
something
that people will jump on?
So I'm trying to figure out the angle for this one. So it really is just showing you the team. Again, another way of displaying.
In the demo, yes. Another feature they were mentioning on the website is that you will be able to do meetings. So you can, and I think Facebook's gaming for the same thing with their Oculus project. They want to do virtual reality meetings where they were saying so many times, you sit in the room with everybody and everybody is on a different place of the world. And it is possible.
It's like those holograms you see in Star Wars and stuff.
You don't need a hologram. If they have your picture, I don't know how that works. Yeah, even if it's an avatar with a picture of your face on that.
I think the next big jump for VR could be like live VR. If you've got VR that somebody else is on VR, and you're both in a virtual world with your virtual avatar or profile or whatever,
like a scanner of you.
Yeah, and then that would
3D scanner.
You're effectively spending your real life in a virtual life.
Yeah, I think they can create an avatar of yourself. Yeah, I've seen those. I've seen some big scanners that can do that.
Yeah, but I mean, personally, I think this is a bit too. But they're presenting a lot of different ways to use this particular blockchain ICO.
So again, the way they're using the blockchain is interesting as well, isn't it? It's not just the internal currencies, there's mining.
Oh yes.
So then
we were looking here.
The actual land,
it
seems quite like a cool idea, and I've seen it on science fiction type movies. You see similar things, and I'm just wondering. It seems quite quite simple at the moment. Just trying to see. It needs to probably have a leap forward and do something a bit something more exciting.
You mentioned the Star Wars. Star Wars or no? What movie?
Oh, the Liberty. It's a
Liberty.
Liberty. But
Okay.
in my
Is that
mind,
a movie?
yeah, it is. Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
It used to be a graphic novel.
Interesting. There's a. I don't know if you guys watch Black Mirror. Actually, I know we're not supposed to be talking about stuff outside of the topic, but it's kind of like that. One of the episodes, the guy who he can create a virtual world in his mind through this technology, and the people in real life, he can extract the DNA and put them into his virtual life the way he wants it. So he'll spend a good majority of his time at work, but then once he's out of work, he's spending time on this virtual world, which is designed to his liking in every way that possible. So he's kind of like God in this virtual world.
I think you've got a way to go to get to that. But,
Yeah, but this is kind of a similar concept, I think, Mark.Space.
Yeah, it does seem like a kind of fun idea, but I just, And if it does catch on, certainly having a chunk of land inside that virtual location.
Seems cool. It's different than all the other existing one. The next one is Ceek. No. Ceek?
See?
Okay, I see it correctly. So they are selling this. This is very cool. They are selling this VR headset on Amazon. I was looking at it yesterday, and
Is it their own VR headset?
yes, it's you put your phone in there.
Okay,
it
cool.
works with any mobile phone. It's pretty much the same like a Google Cardboard, just that is better made.
I thought certain phones needed to have a certain amount of resolution and thing to actually make it a proper VR experience.
Yes, it won't
But-
be the same with a VR
Anyways,
headset,
yeah.
but-
So they're selling their own little
Yeah.
Google box or whatever, right? Ceek box.
So this allows you to visit the concert, doesn't it?
Ceek enables users to virtually be there at live performances through the Ceek VR or other VR headsets, while physically being anywhere in the world. Fans of the iconic artists on the Ceek platform can purchase Ceek tokens powered by the Ethereum blockchain in order to attend events, access VIP interactions with their favorite artists, purchase digital and physical goods, vote for desired venue performances, and a variety of VR experiences provide fans ability to own and control in and outside of virtual reality.
Okay, so that's interesting. I mean, I like the VR concept thing is pretty interesting.
Oh yeah, the concept is it is very interesting, but it's like the whole at the beginning, it's like people missing out on certain artists and stuff, which I mean that's supply and demand, right? It's like there's a reason why Katy Perry, when she comes to New Zealand, that she only plays for 3 shows.
And most of the parents,
as opposed to just hanging here for weeks or months.
So one advantage will be for parents that I would love to go to concerts, but I have to find a babysitter to stay with the children overnight.
Anyone who can't actually go, I mean, I think you mentioned earlier, like going to a lot of concerts, nothing quite as good as actually being there. But there's 1,000 reasons why you can't make it, and at least this will allow you to be there as well, and at least part form. So I think that's kind of.
I almost feel like there's videos out at the moment where it'll be like a 360 view video, and you can put on a VR headset.
Yeah, I've seen it.
And then you can be part of a existing concert that happened a couple of years back.
Yeah.
But that's technically you're not at the concert. I mean, let's not kid ourselves.
Mm.
And I think people will pay $200 for a ticket to go somewhere for the atmosphere and seeing them actually live, as opposed to watching them on YouTube or watching them on. So it's not. It kind of defeats the. It is a cool idea. I don't personally agree with it. Not agree with it, as in I don't think it's going to be,
So VR live versus.
unless VR it goes incredibly mainstream, like let's say smartphones. Let's say smartphones 20 years ago didn't really exist. But who do we know that now that doesn't own a smartphone? It's completely mainstream, right? If this goes completely mainstream, then it could probably kick off. But
So I imagine they would adapt the prices based on what people are when do they prefer? Because they will definitely record it, so you can either see it live or see it recorded. And if people won't pay that much for a live concert, because in their mind it will be the same like saying it's second day or after a month, then they will adjust the prices for the live VR concerts in the future. But
or the existing, say, like the really, really famous concerts from a couple of years back, maybe they'll turn all of that into 360 videos or VR videos, and you can just relive them in your VR headset. That's exactly the end result is the same, regardless if it's live or not. You're not technically at the concert.
So much more to it. If you've been at the concert, had a great time, then having the VR option to go back and do it again would be quite good actually.
Yeah, that would be. But
I don't know. Yeah, maybe.
So the only reason why would you tokenize this is to use their coins to pay for the concert. That's what.
As in, they wouldn't accept other.
Oh, and actually, the good idea was that the artists can tokenize themselves. They can have their own coin. I've seen in the video somewhere, which is pretty cool. I've seen another project about everybody being able to tokenize himself. So it's another one. The Ceek, I think the ICO finished.
That's okay.
But for ConcertVR, it's still going. So whoever missed the opportunity with Ceek, it's another one who's doing the same thing.
Some pretty well made promo videos, huh?
Yeah,
to get people to spend their money on them and invest.
You can either be in the middle of the crowd or in the front row, or even right next to your star on stage, and you can simply go there at the blink of an eye.
On stage. It's almost targeting people that have missed out in concerts. They get a second, an alternative method. And
We open the door to the world of
that's a target market, right?
for everybody.
Yeah.
Be part.
If there was a group of you, you'd be at the concert together through VR. So there was a guy on the other one on his couch alone going off.
Yeah.
I mean, at the end of the day, they're quite social events, aren't they? You want to have 3 or 4 friends or a whole group of people around, or household, but then going to the concert on the other side of the world or whatever, another country, get together and do it as a group.
Yep.
I don't know if that's possible, but that would be.
So the ICO will start on 15.
Jeez, everything's from the comfort of your own home these days, isn't it? Yeah, no need to go shopping or then you need internet in a laptop, really. That's interesting.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's my biggest kind of perspective on all of this would be that it's like making that effort of trying to actually score that ticket, even if it sells out in minutes. It's that kind of chase almost, and then once you've got it, you've got a group of friends together that you want to go with, and it's being in that kind of environment. It's that whole vibe and aura and feeling. That's why people go to concerts. Plus, they get to see their artists live, right? In their presence per se. So this kind of almost it disconnects that, but from a virtual VR perspective, it reconnects. Well, it gives an opportunity to connect that, which is it's a different way to look at it, really. So
I think it's definitely a market there for people who just can't make it, for either for any number of reasons can't make it. Even the cost could be a big thing. So
I see the same thing for movies as well. I mean, there are people who can't go to see a movie as well from different reasons. I don't know, children or whatever. So, and movies in VR, I think they will look much better. So it might be something that's gonna happen in the future. So it will be a whole new market. Seeing a concert, seeing a movie, seeing anything else that
it's quite a
zoo. You can go to
a
the
leap,
zoo.
isn't it, from where we are now?
It's a very big leap. It's almost creating a
Traveling might be another VR. You can go and travel without being there. I know you're not gonna like that, Eddy, but
but it's like that's
it's an alternative. It's not like being there.
I guess if you're physically or you physically can't. No, actually, there's no such thing as physically can't. I've seen people that are in wheelchairs going traveling. I've seen people that are they're missing hands or arms or whatever, and they go climbing or whatever. There's very little limitations of what a person could do, but I think this is the next step of digitizing something, which is to have a live concert experience through VR, right? So it's what's the point of going to a concert? Why you can just sit on the couch?
I think, like you said, the whole atmosphere is definitely part of it. You go there and you got to struggle through crowds, you get your main on.
Yeah. But that's
you
the
can't
whole fun of it.
see the artist. Yeah, exactly.
That's the whole fun of it.
I totally agree, but I think definitely there'll be a huge bunch of people who can't make the concert, and this will be a great alternative for it, for any number of reasons. So it's got legs, but maybe you're right. Got to leap forward a year or two. Everyone's got VR. More used to VR. It's been around for a while. It hasn't really caught on.
No. There's projects like this that have kind of caught on in terms of you can play games on VR now with like different sticks, and you can watch movies, and you can be in a virtual environment. I was watching this VR thing about like horror, it was like a horror clip of being in like a room, and like it's like a 5-minute clip, so that there's an ending, but you're constant. It's a 360 video, right? So.
I like the fact that it's live is pretty cool as well. So
if it's live,
that's probably the
I don't really see the point
of
of
do that actually. Do you put like a 360 camera on stage?
Yeah, there are a lot of 360 cameras now. Even GoPro just released one, which is that big. It's very, very small. That's small, actually, not that big. It's very small.
There's definitely a target market there. I can see that for sure. There's not. There's definitely
Yeah, I don't really see the point of tokenizing this. I mean, you can sell the tickets with real money for the same thing. I don't.
You could have this technology on on real money too.
Yeah, I don't really see the point of being on blockchain for both Ceek and ConcertVR.
Because there's no monopoly kind of company currently at the moment or corporation that dominates this. Really, is there in real life that blockchain could disrupt?
I don't think it even exists. No, this is new.
This is all new.
This is new.
I think they've jumped on the whole blockchain bandwagon as well, because that's the new greatest thing, right? That tokens may in the future be worth more than what real money is.
Oh, it's easier to raise funds as well as a new business rather than going to investors. Oh, they already have an angel investor.
Interesting. It's a cool concept.
Yeah. So, from all three, Mark.Space, I think it's okay to be on blockchain. The other two, they could stand on outside of blockchain as well. I don't see any difference.
Yeah, it's probably just some kind of international. If they're international, then blockchain might make it a bit easier to deal with currency. But I agree.
All the e-commerce will soon start accepting cryptocurrency. So,
but that's just the payment side of things. The actual product you want to see.
The value doesn't really.
No, the actual payment transaction is what's going to be disrupted first before anything like a virtual e-commerce environment where you can be. That's probably 2 or 3 steps later. I personally think that Mark.Space is too broad. It's interesting, but it's like, do I really want to spend all my time in the virtual world? Not really.
Oh, there are a lot of people who do that.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's our look at VR and then blockchain, and it has legs, but we're not too sure about how many.
Anyways, whether you if you agree with us or disagree with us, leave a comment below, and subscribe and share the videos. We really appreciate that. And until next time.
Cheers.
Cheers.